Now there's no way y'all let your energy phase me. I tried to woo sauce so that I don't go crazy. And I'ma stay.
I was also wondering because what's up tonight? I heard you got a new car.
No, ain't nobody worry about they self. Just everyone else got niggas lying about they set. Boosting it for some sex. Now where that Matrix at?
Damn, Sean. Shit. I'm sitting over here. I got my own place and everything.
That girl fine is wine, but she had to do it. At least that's what they told her. Used to niggas lying to her.
Let's go.
It's that
It's your boy Also Focus. Also known as Mr. King, not your nigga. I got PBE Pluto the building with me today.
Puss that nigga, I'm sick of
Let's
y'all.
go.
Pull up and play with a 50 ball. Stacking up pay trying to get it all. You nigga be hating when you should applaud. Puss that nigga, I'm sick of
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
Pull up and play with a 50 ball.
Hey, let's go.
Running up back trying to get it all. You nigga be hating when you should applaud.
Turn up.
Puss that nigga, I'm sick of y'all. Puss that nigga, I'm sick of y'all.
See, they don't know how I say it. We did this. Pussy ass nigga. The pussy ass nigga. Yeah.
Puss that nigga, I'm sick of y'all. Puss that nigga, I'm sick of
Let's
y'all.
go.
Pull up and play with a 50 ball. Stacking no money. You nigga be laughing, but don't shit be funny. Saying nigga trying to act like they own, but they ain't really getting no
Let's
money.
go.
Hating on the net, man.
Let's get him in here.
I don't know why you nigga be mad. Always sitting around gossiping about another man. You nigga be going outside.
Yo.
Say because a nigga up on his grind, don't mean he ain't come from the rag. Acting like a nigga ain't applying pressure because he ain't front you a bag. You a one the same nigga talking down. How you feel you entitled to that? Nigga work at a circuit, nigga, you a clown. You know how to put on the act. Just because a nigga know you, that don't mean a nigga owe you. Especially you ain't never apply yourself off none of that shit he done showed you.
Let's go.
Another nigga finna hold your hand like a grown-up kid wanna be the man. I'm taking out like Peter Pan, made me pull up and flex with 50 grand. Push that nigga.
Hey man, it is fucking go time. Slim, it's your boy Also Focus. Also known as Mr. King, not your nigga. We are live here from It's Gorgeous Radio, Washington, D.C. And I got your boy, PBE Pluto in the fucking building.
Shit.
Joe, big PBE shit.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm feeling great, finding good to be a young one out the hood.
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it's a pleasure to have you in here, man, because I know you are a busy individual. You know what I'm saying? You could be anywhere else in the world, man, but you right here, man, locked in with us. It's Gorgeous Radio. I can dig it. Man, Big PBE, man, where you come up with that name? You know, was that a name given to you? You know, tell me about it. How you come up with that?
A lot of PBE stands for Parker Boy Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Parker is my last name, you know what I'm saying? So where I grew up at, the generation before me, my uncles and aunts and stuff like that before me, you know, their generation, my uncles was called the Parker Boys, you know what I'm saying? And everybody knew them as the Parker Boys. And they knew them for various things. So I wanted to take that branding that people knew my family for and make it more positive and put it into the entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So I created an entertainment company out of that brand that people seen from a different angle.
That's what's up. So it's always been music for you. You know what I'm saying? It's always been music for you.
It's been embedded in me since a youngin', you know. I started out at the age of 10 playing with a live band. I landed my first main drummer spot at 10 years old. So I was moving around making money back then at 10, you feel me? So I just kind of got into freestyling and stuff like that around by the 6th grade, and it elevated from there. Just taking it more serious.
Makes sense, man. So when it comes to, you know, you doing this music thing, where would you say it all started for you? You know what I'm saying? What would you say? What inspired that? What you know, where did it pop off?
Well, honestly, all the hardships that I went through in life, you feel me? Like, I kind of started utilizing music as a diary. You know?
Like a tool.
I bumped into one of my partners back when I was in the 6th grade named Carlisle, and we got real close. He was already like kind of freestyling. And I used to play drums. So, you know, I'm into the beats and stuff like that. And when I started seeing him freestyle, I started trying to do it too, but I was really more just talking about what we had going on in life at that moment, you feel me, like the struggles. And from there, we started taking the set up to school, and people started listening, tapping in with it. So, you know, it gave me that motivation to know I can kind of, you know, weigh in on people and be able to dictate my lifestyle through my music, and people will really feel it. So, you know.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So you're not we here in DC right now. You're not from DC. Where are you from?
I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Alabama. So when you move around, bro, don't just do music in Alabama. You see in the city, he moves around. When it comes to you coming to these different cities, you know what I'm saying? How do they embrace you? I know you're gonna say, look, I don't care. I'm gonna do my big PPE shit wherever I go. But how do they embrace you? You know what I'm saying? Coming into different cities, you got your own style, you got your own swag. So when you coming into these different cities, how do they embrace you? Do they embrace you?
Nah, they actually welcome me with open arms. Cause like I said, it's the energy that I bring. Like people, I don't come with no arrogance. You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping how I'm stepping, but at the end of the day, people accept it and real gonna recognize real. You feel me? You don't gotta put on no fluff or no bluff for a person to see. Like, okay, buddy, real. He just in his own lane. You feel me? And people accept different. You know what I'm saying? More out of town than they do when it's you around the same people all day that they feel like they gotta have on the same shoes as this person or have on the same fit as this person so they can be this. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm gonna have on what I got on. I'm gonna rock what I got going on. You feel me?
No question.
Regardless. So, I'm accepted in the city because, I am that guy, but at the same time, they be kind of confused because I ain't doing what they doing.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. You ride your own way.
It's a better motion when I'm on the road because people just like, okay, I'm just gonna accept you because you real, you feel me? And you in your lane. I see that. You feel me? You ain't trying to be like nobody.
Joe. So when it comes to being on the road, right? I know crazy moments, happen. You roll with steppers. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, and they be ready, So could you think of from the top of your head probably one of your craziest moments, you had while on tour?
Not actually on tour. I could say we done had an issue down in a certain market. I ain't gonna say, you feel me? Where some people was trying to surround us and things. I'm very spiritual, you know what I'm saying? So I could feel certain things.
The energy.
You feel me? So I had some other people with me that was from a whole nother market that had booked me from that market before, but they came down and tap in with me in a certain area. And I just don't want to mention because of what went on, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was a gunfire, you know what I'm saying, involved, and certain things ended up happening. But we don't have stuff like that happening often. It's just sometimes, you go in certain areas and they read it like that. So, they think it's an easy target to try to play with you. You feel me? Especially the young ones. The people more grown and understanding.
Yeah, they ain't even got time, to be on no wild, goofy shit like that.
That was one issue. Another time I could say in another market, we had an issue where somebody tried to pull like a robbery type setup, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't with my immediate team that I have right now. They very strategic. This is with a team that was kind of underdeveloped. And I was just kind of moving around trying to show them something new. And they was moving very sloppy. But I was already like ahead of the proud curve. So that was how we was able to counteract the situation to where these people wasn't successful, and you have to be mindful of everything, you know what I'm saying? Just as hard as you is, somebody that feel like it's hard too.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Like that I do agree with. That I do agree with. Coming to different cities, just moving around in places that you're just not used to. That is something different. This has to be something that you actually love doing, because it's like after experience like that, to keep getting up and say, all right, what city next? You look, man, you must really want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is it.
It's real, you know what I'm saying? And some people would give up, you know what I'm saying, when certain things happen like that. I go even harder because pain don't hurt me, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Pain just make me go harder, you feel me? The only way to hurt me is to make me comfortable.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Now, when it comes to like investing, we got viewers watching today, up and coming artists, people who may be looking at you and looking to get, in the position you are, when it comes to investing, into yourself, big PBE, man, did you start off with investors, people investing in you, or did you really have to invest in your own shit? You know, I look at a lot of your videos when I say that shit classy, looks great. You can tell you ain't, you know, use a little Polaroid, you know, little camera and shit. You know, you can tell you put some money behind that motherfucker. So was it investors or, you know?
Nah, I never had an investor before. You know what I'm saying? Never had an investor put a dime behind my brand. I mean, I just got out here and grind one step at a time. You feel me? I understand that it take money. I ain't have all the money, but I took what I had and did what I could do. You feel me? See, most people want to go on, oh, I need 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? If you take $100 enough times, you know what I'm saying, it's going to equal up to 50 grand. It might take you a year or two to get to that point, but at least you'll be seeing the elevation. Some people don't understand if you dump everything in at one time, it's not going to happen overnight. This is a process. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do it and it happen. I done seen people take $5 million and jump in this game and get all these different features with everybody do all this work and still don't make it nowhere. But I done seen somebody take 50,000 and actually get all the way in the door and become multi-millionaire and a household name.
Yeah, having that plan.
Yeah, but you got to know where to spend your money and how to spend it.
I agree.
That come with research and that come with understanding the business. You know, I'm a businessman. I just do music as one of my businesses.
That I totally agree. A lot of people do music. You know, I know personally a lot of people that do music, and when they come to releasing the music, they release it without a plan. You know, I tell the people, I don't care how much money you get today. I can give you $1 million. If you ain't got a plan, you're gonna be broke tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fuck that shit up. You know, so until you have a plan, man, it's gonna continue to do that. So that's something that I totally do you know, agree with. Right. I looked at a lot of your footage, you know what I'm saying? I be following and I see that you do these shows, you do big shows, bro. It ain't like just some small shit. What you would say the biggest show you've done so far? You know, where were you? What is the biggest show you've done so far?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't gauge the biggest shows off the crowd. I gauge the biggest shows off the engagement. Because you can have a crowd with thousands of people and ain't nobody moving. Boom. Then you can have a show with 20 people and everybody turned to the max. You feel me? So, you know, I go out who really tapped in. You feel me? So, I mean, I done a lot of big shows on different big platforms, but, you know, elevate my brand and understand how to connect with the crowd, you know what I'm saying, helped me start getting better engagement audiences. So I can't really say. I say everywhere I go it's the same thing.
Well, it makes sense.
So like I said, whether it's 1,000 people there or 20 people there, shit. I look at it as percentage, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my biggest setup, I look at it more in a percentage level. So if you got 1,000 people and 20 to 30% of them turned up to your music, you know what I'm saying? But then you go with 20, 30 people and 100% of them turned up to your music, I'm gonna go with the 20, 30 setup. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I can tap in with every last one of these people. You know, when you go on these bigger platforms, a lot of times, you know, you actually sharing the stage with a bigger entity. So some people don't want to see the man that's coming up. And then unless you make a major impact, which I do every city I go in. So
that's what I'm talking about. I believe you do got a bit of different music for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That 50 ball, right? That's the joint you pushing now. That 50 ball, that joint hot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we was on the motherfucking bus and shit. You gave me something to drink. That motherfucker tasted like a 50 ball. Yes, I was fucked up after drinking that shit. I said, God damn. Yes, I appreciate it. But with that being said, I fucks with that joint. You know, but I have my picks. I got my picks. Hey, y'all gotta watch this joint. This is my favorite joint. Cause you know I can't really dance. I can only move my shoulders and shit. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here.
Oh, she wanna live with Trail. Nigga, we looking like weapons. For where you from, what you reppin'? You really want flex and flex it. We come with them drums out the infant. Your bitch all on me, can't help it. Got me sound on my right and my left hand. I'm whipping it up like I'm chefing. Stepping. Nigga, we looking like weapons. For where you from, what you reppin'? You really want flex and flexing. We come with them drums out the infant. Your bitch all on me, can't help it. Got me sound on my right and my left hand. I'm whipping it up like I'm chefing. Stepping. Okay. Tell him, step in the ride. Better come with it, we ready to slide. Stay turned off, you know we keep fire. Pulling up on you and make it go by. Got the shell ringing like a tambourine. Got the chopper singing like a choir. You think it's a game, you ready to go live. All the dry snitching, knowing that you pie. Feel us out with your bitch like you ready to slide. When you see a nigga, you tryna high five. On social media like you ready to ride. Nobody see you, you don't never pop out. The shit you posting, you ain't really about. Yeah, your ass out, you think it's a drought. Fish out of water tryna breathe like a trout. For all that flexing, tryna get you some clout. Paramedic rushing, getting your ass out. Mama crying from the stress that you bought. You ain't think they'll catch you and stretch your ass out. And leave you flat like the pillow on the couch. Set your body, but nobody to vow. The way you playing, I'll get you knocked out. Stepping. Nigga, we looking like weapons. For where you from, what you reppin'? You really want flex and flexing. We come with them drums out the infant. Your bitch all on me, can't help it. Got me sound on my right and my left hand. I'm whipping it up like I'm chefing. Stepping. Nigga, we looking like weapons. For where you from, what you reppin'? You really want flex and flexing. We come with them drums out the infant. Your bitch all on me, can't help it. Got me sound on my right and my left hand. I'm whipping it up like I'm chefing.
Yo, that shit was hot. When it comes to like directing your videos, you know what I'm saying, the creative process behind it, do you only make the music or do you like direct the videos too? Like this how I want you, because I see you got your man in there.
I do it all, bro.
So you direct the shit and everything too.
Because when I make the records, I don't write, you know what I'm saying? So I come up with the records in the studio. So I'm mapping everything out. I'm mapping out how I see the video. I'm mapping out how I'm gonna perform, how I'm gonna bring this record on, all this type of stuff. So, you know, I have influence on everything I do, you know what I'm saying? From the video, I write my own treatments, you know what I'm saying? Everything. I could dig it. Hey, that clap, you know what I'm saying? Your man, they be doing the clap. We was at the club. I was looking around like, who the fuck clapping on? I can't even clap that motherfucker loud. But you that clap, how y'all got that motherfucker up? That shit, dude, man. I love it. The editor. That's my youngest brother, though. I love it. Blood. Blood. I love it. I love it. So, and the clap really just a warning. You know what is it? It's a warning. Hey, like letting you know. You see how hard this sound, how this loud. Yeah. You don't want that to be your head. Oh, it's go time. It's fucking go time. It's like we turned up, but we laid back too, like, but we letting you know, like it could get there. Yeah. And this the smallest person on the totem pole. And if you see him clap like that, imagine just what the ranks gonna be able to do. I could dig it. If we had to get into it, but we don't want them issues though. Yeah, we come with peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you come to the city, you know what I'm saying? You been here for a few days. You know when you it's all love. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely all love. You are doing collabs. You are open to doing collabs with guys in the cities, features and everything, right? Facts. Man, how can they get in contact with you if you are, you know, looking to get a collab? All you gotta do is tap in with my people. It's gorgeous music, you know what I'm saying? Holla at my boy Bags or whatever on Instagram and let's make it happen. Shit. We can get in the studio whenever you're ready. Shit. Y'all better take advantage of it while you're here now. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to tell people, yeah, you could push, we could be nice, you know, but prices go up soon. You know what I'm saying? Prices go up soon. So I'm trying to tell you, get it while the getting is motherfucking good. You know, get it while the getting is good. But we do got a show coming up as well that you're doing in the city. Oh yeah. We're doing that Red Lounge this Saturday. It's going down, man. You know, make sure you in the building, make sure you tapping in. Everybody come through, show up, show out, you feel me? PBE is in the city, Mobile, Alabama, all the way in DC. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's planning to come. Shout out to everybody that may not be able to make it. You feel me? You might have to catch me on the next round, but if you can, come on through. You feel me? We going up, Red Lounge, Washington DC. Hey, we definitely about to have a motherfucking good time. We definitely about to have a motherfucking movie. You know what I'm saying, bro? I appreciate you for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Today, I give you all love, man, and good energy, and moving forward with it, man. Continue this shit. Continue the journey, man.
Oh, love. I appreciate y'all for chiming in today, man. Y'all already know the platform. King not your nigga, queen not your bitch. Joe. And until next time, everything is fucking gorgeous. It is.
Come on and debate on who wrong or who right. Social media got your attention, so this shit on the right. Where the light is getting dark and this world finna end. Looking like puppets and zombies with your chest to your chin. Pull out your phone and check it again. Somehow she don't feel pretty unless she adding a friend. Hold up, get out your camera, girl, it happened again. TTYL, he just got shot and it's all over the gram. Homicide, suicide. Fuck a picture, 3, 2, 1, we going live.